Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. So yesterday was kinda wild. Candace Owens went live on X to respond to all this stuff about Mitch Snow and Fort Huachuca and the timeline around Charlie Kirk's death. And if you missed the live stream, don't worry. I will link a full replay from a YouTuber who streamed it so you can watch the whole thing yourself. That's down in the description, but let's get into my observation from the live. All right, so here's the deal. Over the past couple of weeks, Candace has been in the spotlight because of claims from Mitch Snow. He's a retired Army Staff Sergeant, and he says he was at Fort Huachuca, Arizona, in early September, right around when Charlie Kirk died. Now, Mitch Snow wasn't there for any shady reason. He says he was there to, deal with military records, his past military records. But while he was at the base, he claims he saw Brian Harpo, who is Charlie Kirk and Erica Kirk's head of security, leaving what he described as a top brass meeting around 7:30 on September 9th. Yeah. He also said he believes he saw Erica Kirk, that is Charlie Kirk's wife, in the lobby around the same time on September 8th. And he says he recognized her later from a photo he had seen. Mitch is very clear that he has no affiliations with Turning Point USA. He doesn't know these people personally. He just says he recognized them while he was at Fort Huachuca and later identified them through photos Candace shared with him out of context. Yeah. And obviously, that's a lot more specific than just saying someone connected to TPUSA. Candace highlighted these claims because she believes they raise questions that haven't been answered by mainstream media or authorities yet, right? So December 29th comes and Candace posts that she'll be going live to answer questions that anyone can join, her critics, her supporters, whoever. So Candace goes live on X and she's taking questions from viewers directly, like in real time. So now, during the live, Candace really went face to face with critics on X Spaces and addressed several things. She talked directly about the Fort Huachuca story. She addressed questions about the credibility of Mitch Snow, because a lot of people are not really sure what to believe when it comes to him. She also responded to accusations she previously made that certain YouTubers may be secretly working with Turning Point USA. She even hinted at new information she says she hasn't shared yet publicly about the Charlie Kirk investigation. So I think that we could look forward to that in the coming year. She also answered questions about Mitch and what he claims he saw, specifically Brian Harpo and Erica Kirk, and how that fit into the timeline at Fort Huachuca. She reiterated multiple times that she is not presenting this as verified fact, but as an eyewitness account. And during this live, she also pushed back on critics who labeled the entire story a hoax. She asked anyone with verifiable records or actual evidence to come forward so the public can see fact instead of speculation. She also said she tried to contact Brian Harpo before sharing the story publicly, but according to her, she didn't get a response. I believe she mentioned 4 separate times where she has contacted him directly and has been left on read. So, of course, this didn't happen without pushback. The live was full of pushback, support for Candace, and all of that. Some conservative commentators, people like Tim Pool, criticized Candace for amplifying an unverified eyewitness account. And they've said that naming people like Harpo and Erica Kirk without solid evidence could hurt Candace's credibility. And other commentators, longtime conservative allies of Candace, like Balek's tones. I hope everybody gets what I'm trying to say. I'm taking a cue from Coach Colin. Balek's tones have said things like, show actual proof, or don't just say you saw someone who looks like them, right? Ian Carroll and Amy were also on the call and asked questions during the live. No, actually, I think Ian just stepped in to moderate some of the critics when they were on the floor because it was getting heated. Like some of the exchanges were getting quite heated between some of the people that joined the call. Yeah, but yeah, regardless of all these things, supporters of Candace and Mitch have pushed back, saying, well, if these people can't prove they weren't there, maybe there's something to this. And that was the whole point of Candace going live yesterday, because she mentioned that at first, yeah, when Mitch told her this story, like told her his eyewitness account, she put it at 50-50, right? That, oh, he might actually be telling the truth or not. And that maybe Erica Kirk was there, but she, of course, she can't confirm what he saw with his eyes. But because of the sudden reactions of these conservative commentators and her once friends and allies who are now turning on her, she feels like then there's something to this Fort Huachuca story Mitch has told. And that tension is exactly why this live stream drew so much attention. So, why is this getting so much attention? It's not just online drama, it touches on a controversial death, it touches on a US military installation, and allegations that some people feel haven't been fully answered by authorities. And whether you think Mitch's account is accurate or not, Candace's live stream clearly shows how split people are online. Some are skeptical and some think these claims need to be taken seriously. It's also become a major flashpoint in conservative spaces because it raises questions about timing, access, and credibility, all in the context of a highly publicized death, or let's say assassin. You know, I don't want to say the full word. I'm not sure if YouTube will let that fly. So yeah, that's where things stand after Candace Owens' live stream on X. Lots of questions, lots of opinions, lots of exchange of words, and nothing officially verified yet. If you want to hear the live stream yourself, as I said, I have linked it. I've linked the full replay from the YouTuber who streamed it. That is Patriotic Housewife in the description below, so you can watch it firsthand. Let me know in the comments what you think. Did Candace handle it well, or could she have done better? And were any of your questions answered? Do you still have any questions? What do you think of Mitch? What do you think of Mitch? What do you think of his story? What do you think of his account? Right? What is your read on him? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you want more updates as this develops. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.